Hello, it's Holly Coxey here from Virtually Priceless, and I provide virtual PA support to non-exec directors, entrepreneurs and executives in the financial services industry. So this is the third video in my short series, hopefully addressing some of the frequently asked questions I get from prospective clients. And last week I talked to you about some exercises to help you assess which areas that you might need some help with. And today I wanted to talk to you a little bit about how to go ahead and find the right virtual PA for you. So as a result of that task last week where you identified the areas you need some help with, you should now have a comprehensive list of all the areas in which you need support. So the first thing to do really is to think about the skills and experience that you need your virtual PA to have. So do you need someone that has a particularly corporate background? Do you need someone with a specific type of technical expertise? What kind of experience do you need that person to bring to your business? And then once you have this, really, you need to also spend a bit of time thinking about how you want to work with them. So in terms of passing them tasks, are you happy to pass over a task and have it completed in 24 or 48 hours turnaround? Do you need things completed that very same day? What sort of level of responsiveness do you need from them? Are you happy with someone that works alone? Do you need someone to be able to provide cover when they're not available, or at least make sure the majority of the working day is covered for you? Or perhaps do you need help with ad hoc tasks that can be completed as and when, and the time of day doesn't particularly matter? Another thing to think about is whether you need fully virtual support or whether you require any on-site help at all. So I know sometimes people might want help with some events or something that requires them to be on site. And do you want to work with just one person, or do you perhaps need help from 2, maybe 3 different VAs who all have different specialisms and can help you with different parts of your business? So it's worth spending a bit of time thinking about those things before you start that initial search. But once you are ready to go forward, really the most ideal thing to be able to do is obviously have a recommendation from someone in your network. So someone that you trust who perhaps is already using a VA or already knows of someone that they can connect you with. Otherwise, you could also look at putting a request out on something like LinkedIn and asking your network for recommendations. And you could also look at perhaps using an organisation such as VIP VA, which is one that I'm part of, where they have a membership directory, and for free you can go on and search the various members and look at the different skills and expertise that those members are able to provide. But obviously, whoever you consider, make sure you check them out fully. So you take a look at their websites, perhaps read some of their blogs so you get a bit of an idea of their writing style, a bit about their personality. You can follow them on social media, obviously, especially if that's something that you're going to want them to do for you. And obviously, really important to read their testimonials and see if they've got those all important recommendations from some of their previous clients. Now, the other thing that's worth mentioning is that there's no regulation of the VA industry at present. So there are certainly some sort of industry best practices that you need to make sure that your chosen VA is following. They need to have the right insurances in place. So for me, I have public liability, professional indemnity and cyber insurance, all of which obviously provide a certain level of cover for me, but also for my clients and their businesses. You need to ensure they're registered with the Information Commissioner's Office, the ICO, following obviously the new GDPR legislation that came in. Any VA should be able to give you their registration number, or you'll find it on their website, and you can then go online and check with the ICO that they are, of course, registered. If you're going to be asking your VA to complete any finance-related tasks, then you also need to check that they're registered with HMRC for anti-money laundering, particularly if you're going to be asking them to do anything on a cloud-based accounting system or such like for you. And the other thing that you will also want to make sure that they've got in place are professional contracts that have been prepared by a legal expert, so that you both of you are ensured that you're covered. And obviously, once you think you found the right person, you can then perhaps have a trial task. If you're not quite sure that it's something you want to take forward, you could offer to do a paid trial task of perhaps 1 or 2 hours where you set them a small task to complete, and you can see the standard of their work, and to decide if it's really for you. And yeah, hopefully that gives you some food for thought and allows you to take forward the idea of using a virtual PA. If you have any further questions or need any advice at all, then please do pop a comment below or send me a message. I'm more than happy to help. And otherwise, I look forward to seeing you in my next video next week. Thank you so much. Thank you. Bye bye.